Luffy and Blackbeard appeared at Impel Down out of nowhere and devastated the place like a natural disaster. They wreaked havoc on all six floors, severely injured and killed countless personnel, and allowed for hundreds of dangerous criminals to escape. Magellen, the chief warden of Impel Down, was presumably demoted from his position as punishment for allowing the greatest failing in the facility's history to happen. Many claim this unfair, that Luffy and Blackbeard storming Impel Down was akin to an act of God, an unknowable and impossible event where no one can be held responsible for the destruction caused and the life of loss that occurred. That Magellen should instead be praised for managing to have weathered the situation as well as he did, that his only real mistake was trusting Shiryu. While there was very little Magellen could have done after Luffy and Blackbeard infiltrated Impel Down, the actions he took, or rather didn't take, prior to their intrusions could have very much shifted the outcome. By this, I refer to his failure to detect and shut down New Kama Land. The existence of New Kama Land was the foundation Luffy and Blackbeard needed to succeed in escaping Impel Down. Ivankov, the leader of New Kama Land, helped Luffy survive Magellan's poison. He then showed Luffy the way to level 6. His presence also helped control Crocodile during the escape, during which, by his instruction, the members of New Kama Land bolstered their numbers by releasing more prisoners. Finally, both he and Inazuma slowed Magellan's pursuit by directly facing off against him. This day would have gone much differently had New Kama Land not existed. This leads to the question, was the existence of New Kama Land negligence on Magellan's part as chief warden? Should he be responsible for failing to detect New Kama Land? New Kama Land is a secret area located between floors 5 and 6. It was created by Morley of the Revolutionary Army during her time at Impel Down more than 100 years ago. As this happened well before Magellan's time, he cannot be faulted for its creation. However, doors leading to this floor 5.5 exist on all levels of Impel Down, save for level 6. This has allowed for many prisoners to find their way into level 5.5. It has happened so often, the guards refer to it as being demoned away. Some notable prisoners who have been demoned away include the revolutionaries Imperial Ivankov and Inazuma. Yet, despite all these disappearances, nothing suggests this is being looked into. If anything, the guards seem to have written it off as something that just happens. Not investigating the disappearance of criminals, especially high-profile ones like the leaders of the Revolutionary Army, is a serious dereliction of duty on Magellan's part. New Kama Land also gets its supplies from Impel Down. Whether the staff of Impel Down are aware of this theft is unknown, but neither outcome reflects well for Magellen. If no one in Impel Down has noticed food and other supplies vanishing, then their inventory is being poorly managed. If the missing supplies have been noticed and an ongoing investigation was being carried out the entire time, then this is an investigation that has been ongoing for decades with nothing to show for. Magellen should have long reported this to Marine headquarters and requested assistance. With how varied Devil Fruit abilities are, someone is bound to have had something helpful, whether it be detecting hidden passageways, seeing past footprints of people, or sniff out hidden food. One final issue needs to be noted. Magellen only works 4 hours a day. His inability to commit more time to his duties may have aided New Kama Land's skirt detection. Had Magellen been more attentive to his responsibilities and investigated these issues, he may have discovered New Kama Land long ago. Subduing New Kama Land wouldn't have been very difficult either, considering how easily he defeated Ivankov during the escape. Magellen could not have done anything to prevent either Luffy nor Blackbeard from invading Impel Down. He should not have been punished for that. In fact, he was able to squash them and quell Buggy's little uprising without any trouble. In the end, his mismanagement of Impel Down and overall negligence is what allowed them the support they needed to succeed in wreaking so much havoc within the facility. When taking this into consideration, he more than deserved that demotion. He is not qualified to run an organization. On that note, Hannibal isn't any better. Worse, actually. As chief warden who survived the previous breakout, he has enough knowledge to conclude that prisoners have been hiding away somewhere in Impel Down. Despite that, New Kama Land still thrives, now with Bon Clay as a resident.